something.
Hey, welcome to the Madhouse. Hi, Ben.
Hey, sweetheart.
Janet here.
Vinny here. Another Friday, another weekend. Let's do it. No guts, no glory.
Soluri No Guts, No Glory Hour, May 16th. Hope you guys are all having a good Friday night. We have just a couple of quick things. I want to say hello to my very sexy blonde girlfriend, Kim Eric. I love you.
and Tommy.
Oh, and Tommy Moore. Tommy's waving me down. Yes, of course. You
You're
too,
blonde
Tommy.
and sexy. You know,
Blonde and sexy. It's got to be Tommy Moore. And I just want to wish my cousin April, beautiful, stunning April, I want to wish you a happy 30th birthday. I remember the day you were born. You were lovely then. You're lovely now.
She's 30?
God bless, my love. She's 30.
You look 18, sweetheart.
Yeah,
Love
she's
you.
a hottie.
Miss you.
Love you. Anyway, so how's everything?
Everything's good. Everything's good. I still feel like I'm in Hawaii, man.
Yeah, my mind's still in Hawaii.
My wife here, she can't get out of the Hawaii mode. We just got back a couple weeks ago. We were there for 2 weeks. And
Yeah. I went with the New York state of mind, and I came back with a hang loose attitude, right? I'm still holding up with that.
yeah, she's good.
No
Good to
road
go.
rage, no nothing. Everything's good.
So
Everybody-
people on the road are safe today.
Anyway, we have a group of guys tonight, 5 guys, who are from the band McClinton, headed by lead vocalist Michael McClinton. We want to welcome you guys tonight.
Thank you.
How you
Welcome,
doing?
guys.
We're good.
Glad you're here, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
all the way from Jersey.
We've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, that's great. And you know what? I appreciate you guys were here, ready to go, and on time, and that's
Professionalism.
that's
How was the traffic? You guys came out early?
Yeah, I left the house like 12 o'clock, but we wanted to come out, get something to eat, hang
Yeah,
out on
and
the island a
settle in.
little.
You know, it's funny because New York is New York's New York, and Jersey's people are Jersey's Jersey. But anywhere you go, if you say I'm from New York, they say, "Oh, I know, I have a friend in Jersey."
Right.
You know? All the time. They
If somebody
always
says,
like,
"Oh, I'm going to move to New Jersey," they're like, "No, you don't want to do that."
Is there a slogan? You got a friend in Jersey? There
Something
isn't,
like
right?
that.
No, that's
But if there isn't one,
Pennsylvania.
I think I think that's a good one. You got a friend in
No,
Jersey.
that's Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Pennsylvania,
Okay,
you've got
see,
a friend.
I knew there was something.
Same
so,
difference.
okay.
Or it
They
doesn't
say the
always
same
smell
thing.
like that.
So
Don't go
it's-
to, don't go to Jersey. Come to Pennsylvania.
Well, I want to first introduce you guys. Of course, Michael McClinton,
Yes.
lead vocalist. We have, well, I gotta look, 'cause Gavin
Gavin.
Lawrence
Yes.
on guitar. We have
Peter.
Peter. I know Peter, but I don't know his last name. Peter
Riot.
Peter
Riot. Okay, I love that.
On
one.
base.
On bass, yeah, ripping up the bass. We have Marcelo Booby.
Yay!
Marcelo Booby on guitar, and we have Rui Bala on drums. Okay, sorry I couldn't get the last names
She
down.
got the ball
Yeah.
right.
She got the
He
baller.
yelled at me
Everybody
for like
call me
months.
baller.
Really?
Baller?
Baller is
No,
bad.
that
Yeah,
I got.
even in this country, bowler's bad.
I've been, yeah, so like when he first joined the band, I'm like Bala, and he's like, "Don't say my last name no more." And I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "'Cause you're not saying it right."
It's actually, your name has a very good sound, not to take away anything from you guys, but Rui Bala. It's just so,
See?
it's Brazilian because you
Yes.
are from Brazil.
It's funny with the names because I was at my chiropractor yesterday, and I said to the girl, I said, "What's your name?" She says, "Katie." The other girl says to her, she says, "I've been calling you Kathy." I said, "How long you been here?" She said, 5 weeks. I said,
Yeah.
"Well, what's your real name?" She said, "Kathleen." I said, but she prefers to be called Katie, but she didn't say nothing. But it's funny, you know, how a name goes. Some people were like, "We'll fix it right away." Other
Right.
people will be like,
They let it slide.
let it be.
Yeah.
Like, I'm Vinny. I could be Vincent, Vincenzo. Don't call me Vince. I don't like Vince.
Yeah, don't call me Louis.
Yeah,
I don't like
see?
Vince either.
So I do have a quick question for the two of you guys because you're both from Brazil,
Yes.
which I
Yes.
think is so cool, the land of the beautiful people, actually.
Don't
But
give
you
him
guys,
any more light. His head's already this big. Don't give it to him anymore.
you guys never knew each other when you lived in Brazil. Is that correct?
No.
But you met
Here.
here.
In
And how long have you been in the States?
I've been in the States since 1992.
Oh, okay. Okay. And Marcel?
Yeah, I arrived in US 2 years ago.
Okay.
Exactly 2 years and 2 days.
Well, happy
tonight.
anniversary.
Thank you.
Now, did
Thank
you meet
you.
at like a Brazilian place, or you just
Yes, in Newark there's a community.
okay?
Oh,
And
okay.
there's a lot of bars and restaurants, and the musicians, they do gigs and stuff.
Right.
Then I met him at one of his gigs, and we started talking.
Now you can't get rid of them.
No, no, I can't.
But you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. We
No.
heard you guys at the sound check. You guys are amazing.
Yes,
Listen to
great.
some of
Oh,
your
thank
songs
you.
on the
Thank
CD, and there's no doubt why. I'm going to mention it now. Of course, you can tap on it later, but well, that didn't sound very good.
Well, Sunday we're playing at Crossroads. No.
Hey, I hope I'm in.
You guys are
You're welcome.
nominated this year for the IMEA Awards,
Song
which
of
is
the
the
Year.
International Music and Entertainment Association,
Correct.
for Song of the Year, which
Correct.
is, what's the name of it?
Empty Silhouettes.
Empty Silhouettes. I wrote it down, but of course I can't read it without my glasses.
We got to make bigger cue cards.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
See,
So-
I let her do all that part, you know. The reading thing, she takes the notes, she's good, she does the promos.
Yeah.
I make the
I
jokes.
just need eyes.
It's all good.
But-
Need some interns.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. So tell me when you guys formed. I know 2011.
Well,
right?
there's been like 3 different versions of McClinton. In 2011, I started the band, and we did some shows with like Ace Frehley, Firehouse, Randy Jackson from Zebra, what a great guy.
Yeah, everybody loves Randy.
And a bunch of other bands. And then in like 2012, I brought a new bass player in and a new guitar player in, and they were with me for a year and a half. I want to do something. I want to go out on the road and I want to play all over. And it came down to, and I love the guys to death. Frank Ria, Albert Rosa were good friends, but they wanted to stay with their work, stay home. Frank's mom's sick, so he stayed with her. And so I moved on and I wrote the new album with Paul Carabello from the Ataris, the band the Ataris. And I went out and I looked for new musicians. And I found Rui first. And he called me one day and he goes, "So you looking for a drummer?" And I went, "Yeah," and I couldn't understand him. I'm like, "Yeah, I am. I'll email you the stuff, you know." And then
That's the Brazilian way.
I called him, and I was doing a benefit show where I was playing. I was actually it wasn't even a benefit, but I was opening for a young girl who asked me to open up for her, and I hired a band to come do it. And I asked Rui to come check it out, and he came, and we hit it off, and he's been here since. I mean, we toured Florida together, me and Pete and Rui. We were in Florida with 2 other guitar players. Just didn't work out to where we wanted. They weren't.
Yeah,
They weren't the fit. And
Got to be the right fit.
and
Everyone
and
knows
Rui said to me, he goes, "I have a guitar player who's amazing. You know, let's bring him in, see if we like each other." And he brought Marcel in, and he knew the songs, and he's a great guy. He feels like family. You know, all of them. It's like family.
Awesome.
And then Pete had found Gavin. Pete and Gavin had played together before. I found Rui on Craigslist and Pete on Craigslist, you know, and the 2 other guitar players on Craigslist. So half of Craigslist is good.
Yeah, we do that. I've done that in my band as well. I mean, you know, and anybody out there who's a musician, and I know a lot of you guys are watching, it has to feel like family. I mean, it doesn't, and family fights sometimes, but there still has to be that level of comfort
Yeah.
with a band, you know, and sometimes you don't know that until you're
Till you're on
working
the road.
together
Right.
for
Right.
a little while, and it doesn't work
Yeah.
out. Then you have to kind of start the process all over
You don't
again,
want to
which
wake up
is
in the morning and some guy
2
is
steps
standing over
forward,
top
3
of you
steps-
going, "I'm going to punch you in the face."
Yeah.
Never happened. One of the guitar players did that to him out on the road. We were in
Well, it's a
Florida.
relationship.
You know, yeah, that wasn't a good
You got to
relationship.
compromise and work together.
Rui just goes like, "I don't know what happened."
He told you he wanted to punch you in the face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God, Pete, we are in the same room, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete laid it on him.
You know,
Yeah.
He's right.
And he was just really rude about the whole thing. Even when we came back, like he didn't tell me he was leaving the band. I already knew he was leaving the band because I was gonna throw him out of the band. But he
Right.
stole some of my equipment and stuff. So
Yeah, that's
I'm not like a very happy
doesn't
person
make for a
about
very
that.
happy
And
band.
he thinks he deserves my equipment, like he owns it. And
Nice.
I'm really, it's not a good thing right now. But on the other hand, I have 2 great guitar
Yeah,
players.
see, you benefited.
Yeah,
Thank
we just headlined a gig out in Berlin, Maryland last Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah, for a radio station,
Very
for
good.
an FM radio, 98.1 radio station. I mean, we're loving what we're doing.
Now, did I see on your tour dates, because you guys are very working and busy band, are you going to be down by Ocean City at all in Maryland? I know I saw
we were just
somewhere in
there.
Maryland.
That's
You
where we
just
were
in
last
Ocean
weekend.
City?
Yeah, yeah.
I love that place.
Well, we were in
Love it.
Berlin, but the week before we were on their radio show.
Okay.
And when we did the radio show, he's like, "You want to headline the show next weekend?" And we were like, "Yeah, why not?"
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, you guys,
know?
you guys are amazing.
Yeah,
You're
you-
really
we-
great rock
band.
band.
What great
Thank
band. What a good
Thank
sound
you.
you guys
Thank
put
you.
out.
So the 3 of you, pretty much born and raised New Jersey?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I grew up in Rockland too.
Okay.
You know, but
Yeah. So
I went to
tri-state
Colorado. I
area.
lived in Colorado for a while.
Okay.
So it was like Jersey, Colorado was basically my home. You know.
Okay, so I'm going to go quickly down because I always like to ask this when it's musicians we have on the show. Your influences growing up.
My influences growing up was Van Halen, American Angel, and now Daughtry, because
Okay.
I'm friends with Chris.
Oh, you? Oh,
nice.
he's amazing too.
He's
a great
from
guy.
Jersey?
Great- He's a
No, he's from North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina. Okay, yeah, he was awesome.
Good try, though.
He
Good
came.
try.
He came. No, I was asking. He's from Jersey, but he came in third on the American Idol, right?
Yeah.
And he does better than everybody
yeah.
else.
So that doesn't
Yeah, no,
mean-
he's
Hey, his
amazing.
music
Yeah.
is amazing.
He's amazing. Yeah.
Love it, love
and,
it.
And I've sat with Chris and we've talked, and he's a great guy. He's very interesting to sit and talk to.
Didn't he just? His new song was something Superman.
Yeah,
something?
Waiting on Superman.
Waiting on
Yeah,
Superman.
he seems very
Great
genuine.
song.
Gavin, your influences
My
growing
influences. Well, growing up, I was highly influenced by my dad's music, of course.
Oh,
so
okay, your dad.
He raised me right. He raised me on the Beatles, the Stones, all the old school,
Love
the
the Beatles.
60s rock. And then
Okay.
when I started to develop my own musical identity, I started to discover Sabbath, Metallica, Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, all the great classic
Great.
rock stuff.
Absolutely.
Wow.
That's what I grew up on and love dearly still to this day. Love, love, love.
Beatles,
Peter.
Stones, and who?
Black Sabbath, Ted Nugent, and Hot Tuna.
Okay.
Hot. Something
Hot
tuna. That was it.
You can say whatever you
It was
want.
always in the middle of hot tuna, right?
It's like, hey, he likes the fish taco.
Marcel?
It just don't sound right unless it's loud.
Hot F and tuna.
Yeah, there you go. Growing up, your influence?
Yeah, but rock bands is White Snake, Mr. Big.
Okay.
Right, I have a Brazilian band called Dr. Sin. It's very good.
Dr. Sin?
Sin.
Okay.
Yeah, one of my principal bands
Okay.
and guitars too.
Yeah,
Very
great
good,
bands.
Very nice.
And Rui.
I was
Rui
growing
has
up
no
listening
mic.
to Julio Iglesias.
Okay. He's great.
Because of my mother, you know. but
Listen,
then-
listen, I love everything.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna say.
Loud.
You got to
We,
speak loud.
We like in Brazil, we're exposed to any kind of music, especially the Brazilian music, world music, American
good
rock
stuff.
and roll. So I grew up with Earth, Wind and Fire, and Bon Jovi, Guns N' Roses. I love it, Iron Maiden. So it's hard to pick one band.
Right. I'm with
Striper,
you.
which you
I'm
just
kinda
got to
with the
see.
whole
Striper.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Striper.
with you on that.
Striper is one of my favorite
And
bands.
you just
Okay.
got to see him 2 weeks ago. And
Striper.
it's
With
just-
that range, I mean, you go from you're saying from Metallica to Earth, Wind and Fire. You got everything, baby.
Everything.
You know what? That's me too, though. My dad was a big band singer. He loved Broadway music.
Yeah.
He loved Glenn Miller type of stuff, everything. He had rock stuff, so I grew up with all of that. And I think if you're a musician, you might have your favorites, but I think there's connections to all different kinds of genres of
Even
music.
now
I think if you're
we're playing with McClinton, but me and him, we play with Brazilian bands in Newark. It's
Okay.
completely different.
we have
Yeah.
to come see you one. I would
There's a-
love to come
there's
see
a
you
lot
in
of
Brazilian
Brazilian
band.
guys have a lot of experience because in international music and music from Brazil, samba and
Bossa Nova.
Brazilian rock
Right,
and
right.
forró and a lot of Brazilian styles. Right?
You guys have to turn me on after the show. Give me some names of some really good Brazilian rock bands that I can Google and
Yeah.
check out. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love that. I don't really know
the
of any.
Brazilian bands, rock bands,
Yeah, we got a
is
bunch.
Put the mic close. Yeah, there you go. No, you can hold it
a
close.
Legião Urbana, Capital Inicial, Raimundos.
Sepultura.
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 Yeah, but
Okay.
Sepultura is
Okay.
not really is Brazilian, but is more international than
Right,
Brazilian,
okay.
right? Speak English, but which more?
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
I mean, listen,
I was
the
gonna
same,
make a
the
list.
same
I'll
as
make
here.
a
You
list
know,
for
you
you.
can
I'll
go
make
on
a list.
forever. naming
Right, so
bands.
do you play an instrument, Mike?
I play guitar to write.
Okay, because I was going to say, if you're a vocalist, I was wondering where the writing comes in, because you do most of the writing, or you guys all collaborate? And,
For the last album, for actually the first album that you have up here, I did most of the writing for the album myself, and then Paulie and John from the Ataris assisted me on writing the structures of the album. And then with Silhouettes, the one that's up for the IMA award, it was me, Frank Ria, and a producer named, I call him Leo, but his name is Jorge Quintero. He did 1,000 violins as well. So we did that. We wrote those together. The rest of the stuff, I do play guitar. I play for just to write.
to write,
You
okay.
know, I'll write a structure and a skeleton, and then I'll send it off to either, Paulie and John, or with us guys. We'll do it. Like, we're going into the studio Wednesday, and we're going to start tracking. We're just going to track a single for us, because these guys aren't on the new album. So
Okay,
we're going to start recording an album for us.
great. Oh, that's great.
which is going to be nice.
And this will be your fourth one.
That will be, well, we're going to do a single at a time on this one.
Okay.
Because nowadays with downloads, you can pump out as many albums as you want. Half the songs are going to sit there and not going to go nowhere.
But
Right.
it's CDs, right?
Right, yes, CDs. Yeah.
Right.
Well,
We're
download-
old school. Album.
Everybody's
Everything's an
download
album, you
now,
know?
man. It's
Yep.
yeah. I say album, it's CDs. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do singles, and we're gonna start Wednesday. We're gonna write a few songs, collaborate together, and put a solid song together that could be ours instead of what's on my albums or what's on the
Right,
McClinton
right. Well,
albums.
that's fitting, I
Yeah,
think, right?
yeah.
I
And that's
think
why I
that-
want to get it because we work at Woodrock Studios in Raritan. Carmen and Kathy are great people, and he's going to record us, mix us, and we just love their support. They came all the way to Maryland for us, and we're missing our road manager, Leo.
Leo.
We call him Long Hair Leo.
And that's
Leo
because,
Krieger. He's not here right now. He's doing some other things, but he's always with us no matter what we do. He primps, Rui's hair. That's why his hair is flat.
hey, Leo, shout out to Leo.
Shout out to Leo.
Leo.
And how old were you when you started singing?
I was 17 when I started.
Okay.
Yeah, but come on, but around the house, you sang all the time.
I sing all the
You had
time.
to
I
sing
actually
all
went
the
to a
time since you
teacher
were-
when I was 17, and I still do vocal lessons now, but I went to a teacher, and she actually told me, I don't care what commercial you hear. I don't care if it's the Oscar Mayer hot dog commercial, sing it.
Sing it.
So I did, and that's all I did. And then I got married. I got offered to go to Europe and play with a band, and the same day I got offered to do it, I found out my ex-wife, well, my wife at the time, got pregnant. So my first daughter was born, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not going.
It's hard to juggle the two, We're going to take a quick commercial break,
Okay.
and then we're going to come back and talk more with McClinton, and then, of course, towards the end of the show, they're going to do a few songs for us.
Oh,
So-
they're going to do a few songs, and they sound good.
Yeah, they're great. Stay
tuned
with us.
and listen.
We'll be right back.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful frame prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your #1 resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the #1 supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
Hey, and we're back at the Soluri No Guts, No Glory Hour.
Did I mention to you we have a really sexy blonde in the studio? I did, right? Tommy Moore!
It's funny because
Just wanted to get that in
because
again.
during the commercial, you know, we talk about things, everybody gets excited,
Yeah.
and once Tommy Moore goes like this, everybody gets quiet till he
That's
goes
right.
like this again.
Actually,
He controls us all with that one arm.
they should run the camera
It's
during
a
the
finger
commercials
thing.
because a lot of fun stuff
Yeah,
goes
there
on
you go.
usually. So where did we leave off? I'm old and my memory's shot. Too much partying and all that stuff. We were talking about getting bands, you know, finding the right fit.
Oh, finding the right band members and stuff.
Right.
I mean, it kind of like this kind of fell together. Like it even fell together after the other guys left the band. I found Pete, I found Rui, I found these other two guys, and it didn't work. So we found these guys, and these guys, you know, like with the other guys, they'd come into rehearsal and be like, one guy would be like, I know it, and he'd be trying to tell the other guy what to do, and he'd be like, yeah, I didn't practice it.
Yeah, that sucks, you know, because studio time's so expensive. You know, it's so much to go studio time. So people you got to do your homework.
Right,
In a band,
absolutely.
you got to do your homework.
Preparation,
And when you
yeah.
don't, it shows when you get together, and then it pisses other people
I'll
off.
put it to you this way: we had a show. We had a week to get ready for Winger to open for Winger, for Kip, and 2 rehearsals.
Yep.
And we nailed the show, and we were said, you know, the people said, why didn't you open directly for Kip? Because the band that went on after you guys shouldn't have been there.
Really?
You know, and it's, you know, it's.
Listen,
we're
I
a good
believe
band.
We heard you.
We're a good band. I mean,
Oh,
I
definitely.
don't like
You
to
guys
blow
got
my
great
own
sound.
horn, but we're a good band. We're, you know,
Listen, you know what?
we haven't even been together that long.
I think it's okay to say you're good when you know you're good, and I can vouch for it. We both can. You
It's
definitely-
confidence.
it's
and you
okay.
have to
It's-
have confidence.
Yeah, there's a whole thing that exudes when you're confident. That transcends through your music. People feel it. It makes people want to come back and
Right.
hear you again. That's what it's all about.
It's
You
not
can't
about-
go up there and go. "Oh, no,
It's not
I'm
about
good."
ego either. There's nothing about ego. It's
No.
you know, walking into a studio for 2 rehearsals and nailing the songs that we you know got together. They were only technically in the band for 2 weeks. You know, we went up on stage and we nailed it for opening for Kip Winger. You know, that's pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
That speaks volumes. That's chemistry.
Yeah.
You know, something that bands, you know, search out.
Still today, I
sometimes
think
for a
we've
long
only
time.
been together for 3 months.
3 months?
I don't think it's been that long.
Not this lineup, no.
I don't even think it's been that long.
No.
Wait, you guys haven't this lineup here, not even
No.
for 3 months?
No.
Rui and
No.
I only came in
Remember,
January.
Kip Winger,
Yeah.
Kip Winger was beginning of April,
Yeah, you're right. So a month?
a month and a half.
Month and a half.
Wow.
Month and a half.
Wow.
You guys, you knocked some stuff out over there before.
Oh, wait,
That's it.
that was just, that's not, wait till it's,
That was the one you're not gonna play.
that's the one we're not playing, you know?
Wow,
Pete,
so
Pete, let me ask you because
We didn't even rehearse that this week.
damn good, damn good.
You're the bass player.
I'm the bass player.
How long you been playing the bass?
I'm actually a guitar player.
See, that's why I asked because I
Been
know
playing my whole life.
you always play guitar.
And, a few years ago, somebody asked me to play bass. And I said, well, I own a bass, so I'll play bass. And I've been really busy ever since.
He was a confused guitar player.
Well, I was never the greatest guitar player. There was always a better guitar player.
He's still a confused bass player. I think he thinks it's just for the
Listen,
women.
it's hard.
It's my cookie monster over
To
here.
find a good
Oh, sorry.
good bass player. I mean, the backbone with the drummer. I mean, that it's kind of the
There's a
backbone.
lot of
and
people
you
that were,
can't-
Paul McCartney was a guitar player.
Right.
Yeah,
Duff McKagan.
a lot of bass players
Yeah.
were guitar players.
Now you like playing the bass better?
I like
Honestly.
playing. I like being
It
in a
just-
good band. I'm with a lot of talented musicians. We all get along well. When the band's, cooking along, it's the best feeling in the world.
When you
you
and
know,
when you got a crowd in front of you,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And
the
bass playing
entertainment
is a
thing
lot
is
of,
fun.
it's not heavy
Bass
lifting,
player
man.
is key.
You get to go out there and vogue,
And you,
Vogue.
and you played your whole life?
Hogan, we're in big trouble.
Your whole life? You played? You played your whole life?
Yeah,
Pretty
pretty
much?
much. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I started out on drums, and then I moved to guitar, and I play bass.
Oh, so you're a confused musician.
Yes.
Yeah, very confused.
Wait a second. Aren't most musicians a little
I
confused?
think he's going to
right?
trumpet next.
Yeah.
He may find his
No.
calling.
Don't say skin flute, man.
Then he'll be tooting his own horn.
Exactly. He does that now.
That's right.
Hey, either he's got a good back or he's well endowed.
Hey,
I think we all start out that way.
That's right.
It's hard to find your voice right away. As you're playing, you start off with one instrument thinking, hey, I might be good at this, and it just doesn't work out. And you move on to something else and something else. I started on
it's
drums,
true. I wanted to be Tommy
piano, saxophone.
I looked like him back in the day.
I know
That's
why you wanted to be Tommy Lee, but we're not going to go there. Forget it.
The only
So,
thing
Gavin-
I don't have is Pamela Anderson.
True. So
Yes, you do. I've seen her.
you started as a drummer,
Oh, yeah.
I actually,
which is my
when-
favorite instrument.
in 4th grade, they give you the opportunity to take an orchestral instrument at school for free. So I go, all right, well, I'll look at the options and see what there is. It's like, tuba and trumpet and
Clarinet.
whatever. It's like, there's no cool instruments. Okay, there's drums. I can do that. Yes, you can play rock with drums. And then they give me that little pad.
Yep.
And I'm like, this isn't what I signed on for.
Paradiddle,
I wanted to play
paradiddle,
kit. They gave me this little
paradiddle.
pad and a couple sticks. There's your instrument.
Yeah.
This isn't even an instrument. What are you kidding me?
It was on an angle, right?
Right, it's just like, what am I going to do with this? So that didn't
I played
last
that
long.
too. I was pretty good.
When you're like, 10 years old at that point? How old are you in 4th grade? But, that's not what
I was 12.
Yeah. I'm kidding. Sorry. But that's not what I signed on for. I wanted an actual instrument. So,
Right.
moved on to piano eventually. And,
Beautiful instrument.
Yeah, played a little bit of piano. It wasn't until I was 17 until I finally sat down and said, I'm going to learn this thing and learn the guitar. I always had a guitar in my room, and my dad would sit me down once in a while and put my fingers down on that fretboard and squeeze them on there. It's like, here's a G chord. No, Dad, stop! Stop! It hurts! I don't like guitar!
I don't like the G chord.
Yeah.
I don't like the G string. He's still saying it.
We got to change keys. We have too many songs in G.
I know. Anyhow.
Infinite G. So do you still play any keyboard? You tinker at all?
I do.
'Cause that's a great
Actually, I
instrument.
teach now.
That's
So
all
I
right.
actually teach
Okay.
guitar. I use keyboards to illustrate to my students. Sometimes music theory things are much easier to see on a keyboard. So I'll turn to the piano and show them some piano stuff, and it all depends on what my job calls for.
Yeah, see, how funny is it that theory, I'm sorry, just one second. Theory is kind of like far and few between with a lot of musicians. A lot of guys go right on YouTube and they get chords off, but there's no real theory behind. I mean, to know music theory, that's big.
Right. Well, I went to a guitar clinic a while back, and the clinician asked the audience how many people know every note on their fretboard, and my hand and like 2-3 other people went up, and it's like shocking how many people don't know their fretboard or don't know the basics as far as just moving around it.
Right,
aside from first fret, second string, when they would see on a piece of tablature.
Right, right.
I play absolutely no instrument.
And now that we're on TV, I'm gonna put him on the spot because we have like 3 songs that got keyboards to it. He's gonna be doing it.
Mike, you have a special little lady. Well, you have 2 special ladies here today in the studio.
Yes, I do.
One is a littler lady. And
One is actually she's turned 2 today, my little Charlie Bear. She is one of the biggest reasons why I keep doing this, because she loves music, she loves when I sing, and and Marcel found out on the way up here, she sings right along with me.
that's
awesome.
great.
You know, and she was 1.5, she was singing Empty Silhouettes.
Really?
So, yeah, she's amazing. And the other amazing lady is Ronnie.
Is Ronnie? I met.
Yep.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She's actually my fiance, not my wife, but eventually, maybe.
Good. Okay. Well, you know what?
We'll
They're
see.
2 beautiful women. Why don't you look right in your camera and wish that beautiful little girl a happy birthday?
Charlie Bear, I wish you a happy birthday.
We're going to sneak her out later.
Yeah, could you bring her in? Let's bring her in now.
Oh,
let's bring her in.
oh, that's awesome. You know what?
Yeah,
Okay, we're going to go to a commercial so we can bring little lovely Charlie in,
She's a doll.
Yeah.
and we can show her off a little bit.
I got 3 daughters and a granddaughter. I'm telling you, the girls I love.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. Sit in your seats because you're going to meet Charlie in a minute.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have 2 practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our 2 offices. Thank you.
And we're back.
We're back with
A special guest right
Charlie.
now. We
Hi,
have little
Charlie.
Charlie in the studio right
We
now.
got Charlie Bear.
Charlie. If you can, Mike, can you just kind of pull her shirt so we could see that it actually
Lady Bling?
is the littlest version of the Baby Bling McClinton T-shirt.
She is.
McClinton the band.
She is my. She's my inspiration.
Definitely, she's.
Hey, Charlie, can you see yourself on TV?
Look on TV over there. You're on TV, baby. Wave to mommy.
Blow kiss to mommy. Mwah! I love you, mama.
I'd like to just say I have 3 other children too. I have Alan, AJ, Danielle McClinton, and Michael McClinton. I don't want to leave them out.
No, of
because
course
Let's
not.
go around. Gavin, anybody shout out to?
Shout out to my girlfriend Laura and my best friend Dave, and my mom and dad if they're watching.
All my fans, hey.
5,000 of them on Facebook.
5,000, no room
And
for
Willie,
me.
who came to see me.
Both of them.
Marcel?
For my love, Susan Homer, my wife, I love you.
Nice.
Arui.
My girls and everybody in Brazil.
There you
I
go.
like
Hope
it. Shout
everybody's
out.
watching in Brazil.
Because we only have limited time now.
Yes.
It goes so fast, you know.
Yeah.
At first you come in, you think an hour. What are we going to talk about in an hour? Well, next thing you know, you forgot to talk about this, forgot to talk about
We'll have to
that.
have a part 2.
Which leaves
I was just gonna
opening
say.
for
So-
the sequel.
Right, which we're definitely going to do. We have to have you back when
Absolutely.
your next CD/album. But anyway, there's a lot of people, especially the people that are already fans of yours, but people that are watching now that may not be familiar with McClinton, but now are. Tell everybody where they can find everything that you guys do.
All right, we got McClintonMusic.com, Reverb Nation in McClinton, Facebook McClinton Music. You can email us at McClintonMusic@gmail.com.
You just can't friend Peter because
You can't friend Pete. You can
Yeah,
friend
because he's maxed.
He's maxed out, you know. But you know, there's a lot of ways. We have shows coming up. If you go on our Reverb Nation page, we're opening up for John Karabi with Mach 22, Scotty Dunbar, and Audio Empire on Sunday. Then we're opening for the Bullet Boys. Remember Bullet Boys?
Okay.
Wow.
We're in New York, actually.
And where is that?
Blackthorn 51 in Queens.
Oh, in
Yep.
Queens.
We'll be
Okay.
in Queens opening for the Bullet Boys. What's the date?
That's August 7th.
Thank you.
What day of the week is that?
It's a Thursday night.
Oh, I'd love to try to get out there
Yeah,
while you
you
guys
will
are going to
get
be
out
in
there.
town.
Yes, we will. That's it.
He'll delete somebody.
This is
He'll
how he
delete
gets
somebody.
his fans.
So listen, you
They
delete
have no
somebody,
choice.
add me, and we'll be there.
I'll give you my number.
No, but you guys can.
Everybody's got
Me
his
and Who's
number.
Army, everybody from what I've heard. has
we,
it.
You waving? You waving?
He'll have his peeps call you up.
He's gonna, yeah. We have a lot going on. We Jammin' TV in Florida, Jammin' TV with KD, his radio station. We're getting ready. We're trying to put a summer tour together with sponsorship. We have so much going on. KD over in Maryland does a great job for us. Like I said before, Carmen and Kathy at Woodrock Studios, Leo, my lovely fiance.
What about memorabilia? Where can we get that?
You can get it at the McClintonMusic.com, or you can get it on the Reverb Nation, or just come to a show. We prefer you come to a
Right,
show so
exactly.
you
Yeah.
can see
Show.
exactly what you're
Exactly.
getting.
And I have to thank you because you hooked us up with the girly tee, which I love, just like your little one. And you gave Vinny and Tommy a
Advanced
t-shirt and a CD.
Graphics, Maria Advanced Graphics, she takes
Great
care
job.
of us so, I mean, she's just a lovely lady. She does all our bling. It was her idea to do the bling. I was like, it's not going to sell. I've sold it all out.
All
I'm like,
gone.
Yeah.
All gone.
Absolutely.
all gone. You know, so.
And if you're in New York next time around, I would love to have my band open up for you guys.
Sure.
That'd be
You
awesome.
know, something we could consider. Definitely, I would love to.
That'd be awesome.
But we're definitely going to come check you out in Queens, August 7th. At where is it?
Blackthorn 51.
Blackthorn 51 in Queens on August 7th, which is a Thursday. So everybody mark your calendars and go to their website and check out all their other tour dates.
We have another show too. We're doing Rhode Island next Thursday. We're in
Next
Rhode
Thursday,
Island.
JR's, Cranston, Rhode Island.
Yeah, JR's Rock.
JR's Rock Club, Rock House, something
Yeah,
like that.
with Scotty
Cranston, Rhode
Dunbar and a
Island.
few other bands. We've hooked up with Scotty Dunbar. He's helped us out with some shows. He's helping us out with a college tour for the fall. So, I mean, we're just doing a lot of things. We're marketing. We have some marketing strategies that we're hanging on to, and it's going to be good. You know, we want to make sure that people know our faces. Oh, by the way, Clear Channel Communications, I wanted to, has one of their DJs has played our song and is going to be picking us up to get us into rotation on Clear Channel Radio, which is so major.
Nice.
Great.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So if any of you DJs are out there watching, hit me up. I'll give you the copy of the track and get it on the radio because that's what everybody wants to hear.
Listen,
Yeah.
maybe we could use one of your songs for our opening.
You're more than welcome.
I mean, well, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll
Because
talk
we wouldn't
about
just
it.
like steal it
Nah,
away, but maybe we could come up with something. I would love that.
Well,
You guys are
I
really
would,
great.
but she would.
Somebody has
She'll
to
be
keep
texting me
it. Somebody
for like
has
the
to
next
keep
2
a
weeks.
decent balance here.
She's gonna want to record a duet. I can hear. I can see it now.
I would do it, but my parole
Most
officer wouldn't let me.
Hey, you know, we may need a good manager. Oh, I have to send his shout outs because I know he's watching. He's all the way out in Arizona. Ian Grossman.
Ian Grossman.
Thank you, sir. He's the one that got me on Madhouse TV the first time.
Very
Nice,
good.
nice.
So, see, brother, I didn't forget you.
There you go. There you go.
Just by the skin of your teeth, because we're going to have to take a break. and
Yeah,
you
we're
guys
going to
play.
take one more quick break. Make sure you stay with us because these guys are going to be up on the stage next
wanna
when we
stay
come
for Daddy?
back, so you don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss this.
Yeah,
See
we're
you in a
on
minute.
stage with Daddy. All right. So I guess we got to get up there and get ready.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC.
The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
Stop the truck! Stop the truck! Please. Thank you.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your #1 resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the #1 supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
Live in the Madhouse. I want to introduce to you all the way from New Jersey, the McClinton Band.
Shadows of the night, walking down the empty room where you used to live. Frozen silhouettes, empty promises that you never knew. Still you try to do. Still you try to hold on to. Reach for the sky, hold your head up high. Empty silhouettes dance upon the walls as I walk away, never knowing quite what to say. This is a song called Change. Song's about trying to find your way around your life and finding that you need to change. Called to see the full glass when it seems half empty. Time will bend the hood and you feel inside. Feelings of emotion that I can't replace. A part of your life that makes you feel the hate. Believing of the dream of love and making a new start to see what is to go. It's time for a change, and a change will do you good. It's time for a change. It's time for a change. Cause a change will do you good. Open the eyes of an angel, looking back from the dark. Walking around on eggshells, always hitting the mark. It's times of emotion that you learn to live your life. It's a downward spiral. Seeing is believing of the dream to love and making a new start to see what is to go. It's time for a change, 'cause the change will do you good. It's time for a change. It's time for a change. 'Cause the change will do you good. Hard to see the full glass, seems half empty. Time will bend the hood and you feel inside. Feelings of emotion I can't replace. It's a part of your life that makes you feel the hate. Seeing is believing of the dream to love and making a new start to see what is to go. It's time for a change, 'cause the change will do you good. It's time for a It's time for a change.
Okay, I just want to, first of all, thank you guys. You're gonna take us out with one last song. But I just want to say next week, our guests are going to be the band Towers Rising, and they do a lot of work with the Wounded Warriors, with Ryan Samuel in charge of that band. But again, I want to thank you guys. You're amazing. Check out their website. Come and support them, because it's what it's all about. Support your local musicians. And I want to thank you guys for being here. You're amazing. And Peter, dump somebody so you can friend me. Anyway, we're going to take them out with one last song, which is titled...
First release off it's going to be a hit off our next album. Final Closure's name of the song. Let's go. He's telling me let's go. Ready? Let's do this, boys.